niggas saying. Heard you got extorted in that hood, so who you paying? Baby want me cuff, always ask me why I'm playing. Better watch what you saying, you don't want smoke with that man. Get it on my own, won't never ask for lending hands. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Niggas know my style, you know I'm solid. Used to want them brand new phone pods, couldn't buy it. Love it how she talkin' when she suck me, shit be fire. I ain't even slept in 48 hours. Told that bitch I'm tired. Asked me where I'm from, I told her ass home of the wire.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Cuzzies podcast. You see we got a guest, ugly ass nigga. Sorry, no. We got a guest with us today, but first, I'm Sean with a C, because I always pull from three. To my right, I got one more Ibn, C-O-B, Ib. He went to Morgan State apparently.
I didn't go to Morgan, bro. It's just supporting.
I know.
Could have went to Morgan, but I didn't go to Morgan.
Over there to the left, we got Sweet Tea what?
This is going to be Sweet Tea today, you feel me?
Just Sweet Tea.
I already had Sweet Tea Black. I can't do it this time.
All right, so we got Sweet Tea over there. And right here to our left, special guest, Kareem. Or you got anything special you want to go by?
I mean, Reem is cool. Yeah, Reem. I like Reem. I think I'm gonna go. I like Reem.
Right, Reem.
10 Dog. If you see me out in public, that's my IG. 10 Dog. Yeah.
All right. How y'all feel today? How's everybody feeling?
Feel good. So Hbcu episode, special.
I'm excited.
Cool. Tired, but I'm cool.
Cool, tired, but you cool.
Tired, boss. How you feel?
I feel good. HBCU episode, like you said. We haven't done anything Black History.
It's a pivot.
Slight pivot, but it's February. We got to, you know. You can't not talk about Black History in the middle of February. That's wild. That's crazy.
I mean, right. Yeah, you're right. What are y'all thoughts on the N-word, and like how does it affect you if you hear somebody of another race saying the N-word? Whoever wants to start it off.
So basically, like, I'm guessing you're saying another race, basically, like, mostly white people. They say it.
However, because some people feel a certain way if a Spanish person says it.
Oh.
I mean,
Personally, I don't care if Spanish people say it. I'm not really, I don't be super upset depending on if you know the white person for real. Like, in my life, there's only been one white boy that was cool to say the N-word.
You gave him a pass?
No, it's just like he was hung around us all the time. You gave
him a pass.
You gave him a pass. It's not like I gave him the pass. I didn't issue that shit. He just was always around. He said
you gave him the pass.
And he didn't say it a lot. I know it was not me. It's not me. I'm the one.
No, I didn't give him the pass. That wasn't me.
It just was. I mean, I guess he allowed to say it. I guess he was a cool white boy. He hung around black people. I never seen him hang around no white folks. As far as I know, he only hung around black people.
So if you're cool and you hang around with black people, you can say an N-word.
Yeah, that's up to them. That's up to your circle.
Ooh. Pay attention to your circle
before they hurt you.
Hey,
I feel like I don't mean to cut you off. I feel like it's they. I ain't gonna say they, but I feel like it's certain. Like they know who they can say it around. Like they're not gonna get around a new group of people and just be like,
right.
Nigga this, nigga that. Because you don't know your surroundings, and a nigga liable to do anything.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm desensitized to the word. It doesn't bother me. Like hearing people say the N-word and shit like that, I mean, I don't feel like you should.
Right.
But it doesn't, because people will let, a white person or somebody that's not black say it, and it triggers them to a point where they want to beat the shit out of somebody. It doesn't trigger me like that, I'm not going to lie. So do I think that people should say it? No. Do I think they should say it when they rapping a song? No. But it just doesn't really affect me like that. I don't have white people that I've given the card or like, bro, go ahead. Like I don't typically when I hang around white people, I don't even say it. Like I try and keep you from fucking up saying that shit around me, Because if you say it, I'm gonna be like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, but it doesn't affect me to the point where I'm about to whoop some ass.
Yeah, I don't get triggered because I hate those people that be like, Yo, if they would have said it to me, I would have went to jail. Man, a lot of niggas ain't even going to jail. Like, a lot of niggas ain't even been in fights. So they say when they hear a white person say the N-word, they just gonna start swinging. Relax. Niggas don't swing on cops. White cops. Pause. Just in case niggas misinterpreted white cops.
Hey, listen.
Just making sure.
How you feel about it, Reem?
To be honest, I really feel like growing up, I heard it more because you within your community. So by being within your community is people like you, so you hear more. But now, me as an adult, getting into that business world, I'm doing less, going to work more. So I'm really not honestly using the word. Mm-hmm. It's not being around me. To be honest, they don't even really say it in songs no more. You hear more like, you could cuss?
Yeah.
You hear like more bitch this and bitch that than you hear nigga this and nigga that. So
Right.
I really feel like as you start to like get older and older, like that word kind of like go away from you in a way. So nah, I really don't feel no type way. I don't really say it. I feel like people shouldn't use it because it's easy to say somebody's names. It's easy to say that guy or all of us or I don't know. I just feel like
Or king.
yeah. See, the king. We need to stop with the king and queen. We gotta let that go. We gotta let. Good morning, queen.
Grand rising queen.
You gotta let that go. Gotta let that go.
I still use it, but I do. I use it based off of who I'm around. If I'm around my homies, then typically I will.
We all on the same page about it.
Yeah.
Whore.
Whore?
Yeah.
What's up, whore?
You know, I should yeah. We say whore a lot. Like
I say stew. Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, still.
little stiff.
Yeah.
Little stiff.
That's crazy how that just transitioned.
Hey, why is it important to support black business?
Man, I honestly feel like what they say, to make money, you gotta give money. Mm-hmm. Same thing, if you want that next person to win, or if you want your friend that have a black business to win, you gotta give money. And at the end of the day, other people are gonna start to follow suit after his friends, his family. You gotta push that brand. And by pushing that brand, you gotta support it. You can't say, I wanna see Ibn win, a Sean win, a Talil win, but I'm not supporting him first and I'm that friend. Like, nah, that don't even make sense. So I really feel like you gotta support him. 1,000%.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, so like if your friend got a clothing brand, buy something. I ain't saying you ain't got to cash out your whole check, but you could support. Or they got a restaurant making food or making plates, support them. But for y'all people that own restaurants and clothing brands, I gotta come down on that price a little bit, a little bit. Niggas be thinking they Gucci.
What's the difference?
I don't know, but can't be out here making plates and charging $40.
No, but what's the difference? That's what I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying if the quality is not there, but they doing the same. Like, if they use, like, fucking Jordan had to, all right, I wasn't wearing no Starburys, but Jordan.
Whoa.
I wasn't wearing no Starburys.
Starburst was hot back in the day.
No,
Don't
but
play with the Starburst. They was hot.
But they was like, they was cheap, but he said that, he's Stephon Marbury said they was in the same factory that, they made Jordans. You feel me? So the quality was just probably the same. I don't never wore them, but I'm saying the quality was probably the same because they was made in the same factory. That's why I'm saying for you, like, what's the difference between a regular brand, a regular no-name, brand and Gucci? Is the quality. It would have to be the quality and the name. That's the only thing they got is a name. Gucci could have some Gildans. You'll never know.
It's a fact. Because V-Long
never
definitely
know.
had them Gildans.
Yeah, you never know. So
Yeah,
that-
V-Long was.
Gucci already got the point.
They got
Gucci
rid of
already
that
got the
Gildan.
name.
They said that was a one-time partnership that they had with Gildan. They came out with a statement, by the way. So, I mean, that just shows how important that brand is to them. So, I feel like, to be honest, at the end of the day, you buying the brand. And I feel like the brand pushes itself to have that trust with its customers. And we're the customers. So, I feel like if you want me to invest in your brand, the more you push it and the more I see, okay, that's good quality. It's this or that. I'm gonna want to invest. It's just about building that trust.
I think let me go back to the actual the topic. I think it's very important because we run the culture really, in period. Like even The example of Beyonce wearing the what the fuck is that shit called?
Telfair.
Yeah. Shit was like low key. Not low key, but it was like low, you know what I mean? Whatever. She wore the joint, boom. Sold out. Now the new go-to bag type shit. So I feel like we got the power, and it goes back to the normal celebrity shit. If you see a celebrity wear it, then everybody gonna hop on it. Pause. But if it's just a regular your homeboy, the regular homeboy, then it's like I'll pass.
So is we really running in the culture, or we sheep? Because we see one famous person do it, then everybody go do it.
We running the culture. No, because I mean,
I think he mean black people.
Black
right?
people. In
I
general,
don't think
we
he
run.
means like the black, like us in Baltimore, or I think he just means
I know.
black skin color runs the culture. He's not speaking of like we don't see Justin Bieber wear a fucking shirt and be like, oh,
I'm gonna get that.
yeah,
We was the one that had wearing
it's
the polos
fucking
and
you know
shit.
your Gunners, your little babies, and you know them niggas. So, but I guess for me to answer the question, I'd say, yeah, I definitely think it's important. I like to support black business. I think all of 2020, I kind of went to a position where I was like, only gonna buy, black business or Target clothes because Target was supporting black people at the time. Obviously, I kind of broke that rule because I bought sneakers, but I also bought black-owned sneakers.
Right, yeah.
So it's definitely important, but I'm also kind of on the fence about it because at the end of the day, you should buy what you like.
Right.
Like, you have to be able to take constructive criticism. And I see a lot of people talk about, how people always want black business to come down on their prices. And I don't think they should come down on their price, but at the same time, if I don't like the quality of the work, you shouldn't expect me to pay for it.
Right.
So you can't make me buy your shit or say that I'm unsupportive of black business if I just don't like the shit. Like, I don't have to like your clothing brand. So I do support black business, but I don't support every black business because I might not even like the fucking shit.
Would you buy another pair of shoes from? I know that I think I forgot the name of it, but I remember saying
I've got, you talking about the size? I got.
You just gonna name drop them?
It's a black business.
It's
It's a black episode, bro.
It's like, nah.
What's that? How many pairs I got? 3, 2, either 2 or 3 pair. Yeah. I definitely buy them again. They were good quality shoes. They're comfortable. So I absolutely buy them. Some of the stuff I don't like, so I don't buy it, and some of the shit is out of my price range. So, but he also on the same front, he sell a $300 pair of shoes, but it's Italian leather. So
Italian.
you can't get mad at that.
What if
You
it
got socks with pockets.
I made sure a question though. So what if it was Baltimore leather? How would you know? Like, how would you
Hey,
know?
look,
How would you know?
See,
They just tell us.
That's true. I see what you're saying, but see, and that's the thing. That's out of my price range to begin with. So I'm never gonna buy those shoes.
Baltimore
But
Baltimore
I'm
leather.
assuming the
Got that
people
from West.
that are into that world are gonna investigate. If you care, like, cause like most of us know, a lot of the Jordans use shit leather. They don't use good leather on them Jordans. Especially on some of the one, like it's literally based off of the certain pair of ones that come out. It's gonna be good leather, it's gonna be bad leather, or it might be that like that hybrid shit that they use these days. But at the same front, it's not a $300 pair of shoes; it's $200.
But I do feel like to like kind of attack that Jordan thing. Like I do feel like when you go buy a pair of Jordans, you buy more of the history than a shoe. You buy more of the they always wasn't $200.
Yeah.
Jordans used to be $80.
Yep.
So as the economy went up, now in today 2022, they retailing at $190 and things like that, and you like, wow, man, Jordan had these on. Mm-hmm. Some might believe he the greatest player of all times after LeBron, but what I'm saying is,
crazy.
You're buying like that idea because he was putting on for what? Our people. Right? Yep. He was putting on, not even just for our people. I feel like for him, he was just putting on regardless, like for everybody.
He was like a superhero to us.
He was Dion before Dion.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like, if you got that chance to buy them shoes, you get them.
That's the only thing he ain't rap.
You said that's the only thing he did what?
He ain't rap. He could have been Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point. So I want to ask y'all some questions about fraternities because obviously all of y'all are in fraternities.
Hi. Shout out Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Beta Chapter, 108 years, February 6th.
What about y'all too? Y'all are in a fraternity as well.
I
What about y'all?
Go ahead, Sean.
Shout out to the good brothers. Say nah. Shout out to the Masons, oldest fraternity in the world. Yeah, nigga.
yeah,
It said,
it's
yeah,
cool.
nigga.
It's cool, you know.
We are Omega 17.
Yeah, Omega 17. Yes, sir.
It's cool. Bloody Beta Chapter. Founded on the first HBCU, 1854, Lincoln.
So
Y'all
I got,
welcome, by the way.
I got a question for y'all. So I guess I'll start with the Masons in the room. That's no slight, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's no slight. You're not in second place. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna start with the Masons. It's more of them. What's something that y'all fraternity does that nobody knows about?
Give back, really. It's a lot of fundraisers and stuff, backpacks, school drives and shit like that. That's really,
Yeah, charity, fundraising, helping families out, helping the community out.
yeah. And then we do some crazy shit, but no, it's not that.
Okay. So what about, so obviously everybody knows what Omega Psi Phi is, right? Neck roll, tongue out, you know what I'm saying? Throw the arms up. Put girls on your shoulders, the whole freak bull, John. You know what I'm saying? What else do Qs do that people don't know about?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like that's what people see on a new social media platform, right? Before social media came out, you really honestly had to go to the campus to actually see them, right? So by you going to the campus to see them, you're going to see the different forums they host. You're going to see the different events they host, which is not all net rolling and everything like that. It's about, okay, let's uplift our university to be better, right? So my chapter, which was founded on the first HBCU, we hold which is Lincoln University. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I've been there.
So by being in the middle of nowhere, we would go to Oxford. Like we hold different things. Like it's a lighthouse, right? It's a lighthouse that basically have maybe like 500 kids. So people look at the fraternity as, okay, even if they want to join it, they friends with us, or they just want to be around us, right? How about all y'all come to the lighthouse? Let's go do some community service. Let's go talk to these kids. Let's go back to these elementary schools, these middle schools, and talk to these kids. Let them know, like, hey, you could be a part of something that's not a gang. You can be a part of something that's more deeper than you and more serious than like a lot of things in the world. So, like I said, like he said, like going to different schools, turkey drives. Since I've been in, since literally right before I joined a frat, and every year since I go downtown, we give out blankets, meals, plates. At any given moment, whenever a brother call, you never know. Like, hey, let's go clean up trash or just do anything. And it's just about having that network and knowing so many people that could honestly just put you in a different place to actually help. So service is basically just to run all it up.
Okay.
Is that George Clinton song like your official joint?
Yeah. It's not really like a official. It's not our fraternity official song, but it's like it is like what you gonna see. Like when that song come on, you going I don't care if he's spring 80, he gonna try to be out there.
Yeah.
Is he like an honorary one? Or no?
I mean, no. He definitely got an Iron member, but I mean,
I got
He's just respected.
yeah.
I can see that.
Give me back my motherfucking song.
Remember how when Lil Boosie was like, hey, I'm a cat, but y'all use my song, right?
Yeah.
Like, chill.
So through everything that, because obviously we don't know what happens in order for y'all to become, but is it worth it?
I mean, 1,000%.
1,000%.
Is it, like I said, it's something that's bigger than me. Something that I'm gonna have the rest of my life. Something that if one day I'm blessed to have kids, I'm gonna introduce them to it. They're gonna see like, okay, Pops is part of this, or Uncle Raymond's something like. It's just so massive. It feel good. So
Pause.
That is definitely it was that was a pause though. Because I didn't think somebody was going to pause. In my head, I said, "Oh, pause," but I was like, "I ain't want to make it hot. You never make it hot on yourself." But that's definitely pause. Definitely a pause.
Okay, so
Yeah,
definitely a pause.
It's definitely worth it though. Like even he and that we in Masons, it's definitely worth it though because you got brothers for life. If you down on your luck, your brothers help you out. You always got somebody got your back. And anywhere in the world, we can go anywhere in the world, and somebody that's also a Mason will look out for us.
Yep.
yeah, that's I actually wanted to ask y'all about that. I'm not in a fraternity, so really it's almost more of an interview at this moment because I really got questions for y'all. But so what are the benefits of it? Because we hear, you know, obviously we know the partying and all that kind of shit. That's the shit that everybody see on social media. That's the shit that makes it popular. But at the end of the day, y'all give back, and there's shit behind the scenes that people don't see that nobody's ever going to give fraternities credit for. So with that being said, what are the benefits of being in a fraternity? Like, why go through everything that they put people through in order to cross that line, per se?
Sense of brotherhood, really, and networking. Like
Networking
you said, like,
such as what?
huh?
Networking like what?
It's like you know people, like you. That's literally like your brother. Like you don't know this person, but they are your. It's like a tie that you don't really. It's hard to explain. Like y'all know what y'all went through to become. You know, so it's like it's a respect thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna look out for this man because he went through this and this, that, and the third, and I went through the same thing.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Well,
No, you got it.
And to go further on the networking thing, you saying you want like a little bit specific. So like,
Yep.
All right. So like, example, our second day in, we talking about what we do for work and stuff, and they like, oh, I do, boom, boom, boom. I work for this company. You need a job? If you need something, somebody got your back. Everybody can do different jobs and stuff. If you need something, somebody got your back.
Okay.
I think it's so many different levels that it come in a factor. Like they say, like jobs. Like right away, if I'm a manager for a company and I see Chad and Jason got everything the same. And one dude have a bigger South Five fraternity, 1,000% I'm gonna be biased. Oh yeah, come on, Jason. That's just an automatic given. Yeah. Same thing as you would do for your cousin, your nephew. You're gonna do it. Now I'm not saying that you're gonna know every single person that's in your fraternity. Mm-hmm. You're not. It's impossible. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be like I can create this chain where now I put Jason on. Jason could go put Tim on. Tim could go put on Carlos. So it's just like it's creating a chain. Or like my cousin actually just had a wedding in Michigan. My cousin literally just had a wedding in Michigan last year. So like literally I'm in the airport hopping in all the big Q chats. Hey bros, I'm in Michigan. Somebody link with me. Somebody come link with me. Somebody let me know where I'm at. Mm-hmm. Basically, bros got my info. I had like maybe like 40 bros call me and DM me like, hey bro, I'm in Michigan, where you at? I'm coming to get you. We going out tonight. And like, let me tell you, I cannot make this up. So I want to say like 2 days, because I was down there for like maybe like 5 days. Mm-hmm. Like 2 days before the wedding, I'm out Michigan. I was ready to say fishing. We wasn't fishing. It was preparing something, but it was like, I had like a full day of events that I did not know I was gonna have, and I actually got to see a little bit more of Michigan. Like while my cousin was like constantly dealing with the wedding, like I got to see like, you know, like going to different food spots and things like that. And that's just like building friendships. So now I know, hey, if I go to Michigan, I can call little L phone. Oh man, L come to Baltimore because he might be coming here for CIs. You gonna call my phone, and it's just like it's just creating that. Mm-hmm. It's just creating that. So yeah.
Dude, are they Qs out the country, or is it just a
Q's out of the country? Yes, I went to DR for my birthday. I went to DR for my birthday in August. I cannot make this up, bro. My profile lives in the DR. So he lives in the DR.
What is a profile? Just so.
So my profile is just anybody who can, like in my chapter that crossed at Lincoln came before me.
Okay.
So literally, like my old head lives in the DR.
So like the OGs of it.
Yes.
Okay.
So like he taking us around and like we don't speak no Spanish, but he speaks Spanish. So it's just like you really live here. It's crazy.
That's
So
cool
it's
as
just like, yeah, you got them in Nigeria. It's like everywhere. You know, it's literally it's everywhere. People, you know how you got like basically foreign exchange students that come over.
Yeah.
They see, yeah.
I get it now.
Okay. So I guess I'm not really sure if this question will pertain to y'all as Masons, but I mean, I guess if it does, y'all can ask, or y'all can answer as well. But like, is the frat versus frat beef is it a real thing?
Yeah.
Like, are y'all a part of that? Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, so y'all are? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it real? Like I'm talking real as in like obviously you don't know them not to like them, but we don't get along. You feel me? Like we're better than y'all. Like, is it?
Yeah.
How does it work for y'all versus them?
It's two different. Can I say that the two chapters that Prince Hall and
The 3-letter and 4-letter. Just say that.
I can say that.
Yeah.
A 3-letter and 4-letter. It's two different sections that broke off, and one thinks that they're better than the other, and you know, it's like if you meet one that's on the other side, then they be like, oh, you should come over here. Like what y'all did was not, y'all ain't do this shit the right way, and all this other shit. You know,
It's basically just challenging what they know. It's not a beef like y'all gonna fight or not. Basically just challenging what you know. Most times, to be honest, our kind of Mason know more than theirs know. They just pay their way in.
I ain't speaking on nothing. Yeah,
I'm gonna leave that at that.
I ain't ruffling them fellas.
How about y'all? Because y'all are on campus with them.
Yeah.
I imagine it's crazy.
I feel like it's real, but it's not a bad beef, right? It's about basically who could have the better events, who could do the most service. And I understand it come from a genuine place because at the end of the day, the main objective is just to uplift your campus, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's like right away I'll meet, hey, how can we get this popping? What form can we do? What can we do to be the best? And when everybody had that mindset, it's like kind of like it's a competition, but at the end of the day, it's like, all you doing is just making everything better for everybody.
Yep.
So that's why you could say like, hey, my experience off 4 years, things was popping every week, every single week.
Yeah, because I remember, because I mean, I've came to Lincoln during like homecoming week and shit like that, and the way that it's like, it's crazy because what is it, like plots, right? Is that what's called? So you got plots, and it's,
You like Lincoln?
Yeah.
I went to Lincoln for Black Party.
Yeah.
so you got
we
plots,
boom.
and it's like, you know,
gotta come with me.
like different worlds almost, like different music playing in different sections,
So
and it's just like
yeah.
it's crazy to see it. So the step show thing, y'all don't partake in the Masons don't partake in that stuff, right?
At least I don't think so.
Can you explain that? How that comes about? What is it? Like, what is that?
I mean, it's just, like, far as on, what you mean, like, what is it?
Is it, like, where does it come from? Like, what exactly is the step show?
I mean, like, a step show is just basically a show. It's a competition between the fraternities just to show how creative you could do with what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, me being a bruz, how we hop. So like we're gonna hop. Mm-hmm. You got people who stroll and all things like that. But it's just about basically, like I said, how creative you could be. I mean, I won my step show. Mm-hmm. So like I crossed in spring 18. We came back in fall 18 and won and got my gold boots. But like I just gotta throw that out there.
Video of this nigga dancing at a party. That's you, ain't it?
Yo, that's definitely me.
You was big as shit. You slim now.
Yeah, that's great, bro. That's definitely me right there, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah, that is him.
Well,
2019.
Send it so I can put it on the
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let me see.
I was hey yo.
Yo got the way to do that shit. I'm tired.
I mean,
Let me see.
yeah.
What's something else?
That's interesting though. When
So-
did that start, like the step shows thing?
Step shows probably been. I guess since all of like way before like 1940. So like I think like the last frat came in like 19, whatever year they are. Yodas, whenever the Yodas came, they 19 something. But no, us is just like Frats came. I guess they all like say, hey, let's just have a banging event. Let's have a step show. So maybe it could have been like 1950, 1940.
So how are y'all compatible with the sororities? How does that? What is that relationship like?
The females are just, to be honest, the females are just there. I mean, that's their
their own
sisterhood. Yeah, it's their own thing. It's just that our brothers, it's their own sisterhood. And low key, they have the same agenda as us, like far as in like service and trying to uplift the community. They got young women who come in, freshmen, sophomores, who look up to seniors. And that's like another big thing. Like most, like 9 times out of 10, your Greek is probably gonna be junior, senior. So that means your freshman, sophomore, you coming in, like you kind of like automatic, like look, like not want to say look up, but kind of like you be around them. You be around them and you kind of see them getting good grades and doing this and doing that. That's the stuff that you want to promote on campus. It kind of make everybody else fall in suit.
Yeah, because I was about to say there is requirements to trying to be in a fraternity, right?
Yes,
and I know
sir.
for sure grades are a part of it.
1000%. If your grades not right, you can't do anything. Grades not right. Grades is everything. It's more important than going to like grades is the most important thing of school. Let me tell you. Like the first time I had like a bad grade on my I want to say like was it like a progress report kind of thing? I just went in my room, turned everything off. That bad grade hit different. For real though, you really be like thousands of dollars being wasted.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know if I could focus like, you say y'all have a lot of events, so doing that and focusing on school.
Yes, it's definitely challenging, but I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of like knew what you was getting like signed up for. Like you knew for a fact, like I'm gonna have to, because at the end of the day, it's a business, but at the same time, I gotta make sure that I'm doing everything I gotta do. So you gotta juggle it out. Pause. Pause that way.
So are y'all just for my personal knowledge and maybe anybody that watches, but are y'all intertwined in any way, shape, or form with the white fraternities?
No.
Okay, cool. I always wondered that, like, do they pop up at the step shows? And
It's funny because my job definitely be coming up to me and like they see Greek letters, so they come up to me like, "I'm Alpha Mu." And I be like, "Gotcha," but I'm no longer in a fraternity, and that's not always hit it. They always say that they're no longer in a fraternity, and I'm like, "Oh, it was just like an undergrad." Like, yeah, Eddie graduate. It's no more.
So it's not a brotherhood the same as y'all.
Nah, for us, it's for life. Life. I got branded 11 times.
Damn.
So is the branding required?
No.
It's not. Y'all just do
You
it.
did it though?
Yeah, I got
Did you say 11 times?
I got 11 of them things on me. Got 11.
Oh, little ones?
No. I got a big Q with the lightning bolt, and I got some on my leg, coming down my leg. Q's ever coming down my leg.
So you said it's not required, so you can accept or deny this shit?
Yeah, it's not required. Every Q don't got brands. And did it hurt? I think it's just like it's hot.
Is it like a significant? Is it like a significance to get like 2 of them? Like,
No, it's how it's nothing. Like literally nothing required for it. So it's like nothing required. So however you want to do it.
Okay. All right. Now I got a HBCU question. Kind of pivot back to pod in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's put a scenario out there.
right?
We all got kids. All of us have a child, right? Boy or girl.
We don't have kids, by the way. Make sure y'all emphasize
Yeah,
the
later.
scenario.
Yeah.
We don't.
Scenario,
No
boy or
kids.
girl. You got a boy or a girl. Play a sport nationally ranked in that sport. Right now, there's kind of a pressure being put on kids to go to HBCUs, to uplift HBCUs and make them equivalent with PWIs. Would you convince your child to go to a HBCU? Let's just put it out there. Let's say let's say Morgan State. Morgan State's D1.
Yeah.
Let's say, would you send your child to Morgan State if they have an offer to Alabama? Let's
Honestly,
start down the line.
it depends on the sport. because track is still a sport. So track is not an individual sport, but it is kind of an individual sport. So regardless, you still gonna show up and you gonna be that. But if you talking about like basketball, football, fuck no. Well, not. Yeah, I'm definitely sending them Bama. Football, yeah, because that's a powerhouse.
To be honest, I really feel like I love the whole HBCU thing, and I really do. But I feel like if your son was 16, 17 at the time, they know what they want to do. I know at 17, I know where I wanted to go at. So I really feel like I'm going to, honestly, like my son or daughter, I'm going to have that conversation with them. And another big thing is, like, I feel like sometimes people eyes get too big. And what I'm saying is, like, all right, you got that offer from here and here, but you going at it to be a practice. You going at a practice. You going at a practice when you could come over here or something and be the star. And if you know you could be the star of Alabama, I'm gonna root for Alabama. I'm gonna put that in your brain. Like, listen, Alabama, they sent them to the league. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for it.
So,
I'm gonna let them make their own decision, but I'm gonna try to drop little hints to go wherever they get more exposure at, more TV time or whatever. Which I don't. Ain't PWIs on TV more than HBCUs?
Alabama is absolutely. It's not even only, and I will say shout out to Deion Sanders and Hugh Jackson, and there's a lot of NFL players that are going to HBCUs that are really doing a lot. Like Jackson State, they had some of the top recruits in the nation, and they had one of the best recruiting classes in the nation. So it's possible for it to slowly come around, but at this very moment, no. Alabama is light years ahead of what you might catch an HBCU game on ESPN3.
I would. I ain't gonna lie. I would like if he was a football player and he was a DB. I would definitely send him to Jackson State or try to because it's Deion.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them wherever they getting the most exposure at.
Yeah,
You can play all you want, but nobody don't see you.
What about you, Evan?
I don't know. It's tough. If my child has an offer from Alabama and HBCU, if he wants to do HBCU, I guess I can't convince him otherwise. Shit, it's the tough one. I mean, if he wants to go to Bama, I think I'm kind of along the lines of y'all, where it's like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I can't say at this very moment, knowing the state of HBCUs, that I would want my child to be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go play at Morgan State instead of playing at Ole Miss. Like that's SEC. Like, I get, like, a dog is a dog, you feel me? But all dogs don't get the exposure that they need. So it's like, it's
Some
tough.
dogs play with cats. That's why you gotta get like.
That's what I was saying. Like,
If you playing with D1, I feel like at the end of the day, people are always gonna look at your work as in who you're playing. So don't get me wrong. If you're 25 playing with 15-year-olds hooping, I'm automatically gonna be like, he not playing nobody.
Yeah.
But when you get up there, you playing these SEC, you playing Florida versus.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, you gotta really put air quotes on it because it don't make them no better. I mean, HBCUs, they sending. I mean, Jerry Rice went to a HBCU.
Yeah, that's
fucking Shannon Sharp went to a HBCU. Like, fucking, if you think about the league right now, you got Darius Leonard. He's one of the best linebackers in the league. He went to a HBCU. Like that shit. It's hard. If he a hooper, I think I'd be okay. Like, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, go wherever you want, because really basketball is one and done. Like,
that's a fact.
Like, I don't really feel like, and then on top of the fact, also,
what do you mean one and then like one?
They go for 1 year, and
year.
bro. The only reason they go to college, really, they don't even go to college anymore. Yeah. But they only go to college because it's required. Like, they develop in the NBA versus football is a little bit different. But if I can send you to a HBCU and you look like you don't belong, I can't imagine that won't be just the same as going to SEC school.
Now, what I would add, if it's an HBCU versus like other PWIs, it's not D1. If it's, that's easy. I'm telling, because I went to HBCU, so I'm telling my son or daughter, oh yeah, we going We going to HBCU right away. You said Westchester? Oh no, get them out of here. We going at Morgan, Norfolk. It don't matter. So, yeah.
I don't know if I would send them to like a home state type joint. I would rather like not because I don't fuck with my home state. It's just more so I would rather you leave the state in order to, if you going to a HBCU, just leave the state just so you can get more. Don't be in that routine of I'm home. I know where I can. I just go straight up the street, see my peoples and shit. Like nah, go out, learn about yourself on your own. Type shit. I send them away. Try to.
Let's take it back. Let's say we all freshmen or seniors in high school again, right? You got a girlfriend. Would you go to the same college as your girlfriend? Would you stay in that relationship? Knowing what you know now, would you stay in that relationship?
There's some good girls out here. There's some. You gotta throw the disclaimer out.
You know, there's some good girls out here, all right?
Yeah, look, he throw the disclaimer out.
You gotta throw the disclaimer out. But nah, probably not. It's too. God damn, he must have heard me lying. You can like speaking for myself, it's just so many women. Not saying I'm a cheater, but I'm just saying like, just the fact that there's so many women, and I'm seeing all these women. You feel me? In all shapes and sizes that look better than my girl. Cause let's be 100. Let's keep it 100. They gonna look better than my girl. Let's keep it 100. Like
yeah, you get out of there for real. You like, oh yeah, baby.
I don't. Yeah.
You see these things up here. You should see them up here. They crazy.
Or she see brothers that look better than me. Hard to see, but I'm saying she see brothers that look better than me.
What'd you say? Repeat that one more time.
See brothers that look better than me. It's hard to see, but you see brothers that look better than me. You know what I mean? Football players, basketball players, these niggas tall. You know what I mean? All that.
She gonna come leave with the binoculars on. You like, what's up? I gotta see something, right?
What about you, Ray?
Oh yeah, nah. No, no chance. Yes, we 16, 17, 18. We got the rest of our lives. We so and so many hours away. In my head, you cheated as I was driving off. So it's like
You said if y'all went to the same school though.
Same school.
I thought you said, would you go to the same school?
Would you go to the same
break up with
school?
them?
Or yeah.
I wouldn't go to the same school either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's literally nothing like. I'm sorry. Listen, trust issues is real.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I can't not.
Knowing what I know now, see, I didn't go to HBCU. I went to a PWI. And I played football up there, and you know the cliche. You're going to go run off with a white woman, yada, yada, yada. Well, I was around a whole bunch of white women.
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so I was around a whole bunch of white women. I was a freshman in college, and I was the only freshman starting on the team. So knowing what I know now, I tried it. I tried to be in a relationship. Terrible idea. And I would have just broke it off. I would have never gotten a relationship in high school because I knew what was coming in college, knowing what I know now. So people be living, bro. People live two different lives in college, bro. You got a college girl and then got a fucking home girl. Like shit be crazy, bro. College is different.
Everything
lifestyle.
come out during the break. My bad, add on that. Everything come out during the break. All year, like all school year, everything cool. They out there doing this and that. Thanksgiving coming around. I'm so thankful. You just you showed. You seen that? What's the name? Got it? Yeah, bro. I seen it. You just
Damn.
why? Yeah, that's all you can say. It's like that. Right? You know,
Sound like
they had
WrestleMania of that motherfucker.
Same thing with women. You know, my female friends say the same thing. Like out of nowhere, he out here posted our talking about birthday. I didn't even know, and you just like.
Yeah. You ever seen somebody catch a surprise visit?
I caught one.
The surprise visits be buck wild.
I cannot
bro.
make
Surprise
this.
visit from the girl from
Yeah,
college?
from your home girl.
Yes. Surprise.
Wait, from the home girl coming
Your
up
home
to the
girlfriend
college.
coming to
Yes.
school.
Oh, got you.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That
Like
sound.
I know you be like, how you get past security?
that's exactly what I said. No, I lied to you not. I'm in the cafeteria eating. She say, where you at? I said, oh, I'm in the caf. So you're not in your dorm? I said, no. She said, oh, okay, come outside. I said, come outside like the calf? Like, you can't hear me? So like, I'm so amazed. I'm like, what, you can't hear me? Because like, she like, no, I'm up here. You start look, you
know it's in the car.
yeah, look, you just start looking around like it's no way she got to be playing right now. You just, And let me tell you, I walked outside, and she was definitely there. And you just be so mad. Because it's like more so like, why would you do that? And then you travel to do it. It wasn't even like a...
So do you got to get off campus? We got to go. We
Yeah.
got to go somewhere else.
Man, I know you ain't even want to swipe into the cab.
What? No, we was in a room the whole time. We was in the room the whole... and then it's homecoming. It's homecoming week for HBCUs is great. Well, that's for anybody. Homecoming week is crazy.
Yeah.
It was homecoming week, and I was
never
in
been to
the
a
room
college,
the whole time. You said you never been?
To a college homecoming.
Oh yeah, we lit then. We lit this upcoming year. Trust me,
I'm about to
we
say,
lit.
I've been up there a couple times, and I had my own.
Like, it's nothing but history at my school. Definitely with being like the first HBCU, that homecoming stuff, we take to heart because, like I just said, like we like not even like just bragging on it, but more so of just like it's so powerful just to know that you are attending a school where they started giving our people degrees. Like genuinely, like I have people from different states that's just coming up during homecoming, like, wow, like this is amazing. Like genuinely, like far as in Underground Railroads ran through Lincoln. Like that's how big and impactful it is just to know your school history. So
You know what that homecoming week just remind me of? How much pull do the marching bands have there?
man, I feel like honestly, it go up and up. Like it go up and up. If you go like to like Lincoln or you go to Boyd, it's good pull, but once you start getting to them bigger schools like that FAMU, North Carolina A&T, all that stuff, oh yeah, it's up.
Marching
Like,
band.
they
That
carried
marching
off a
band
drum
was
line.
serious. Yeah, that shit be
that?
serious,
Damn.
man. They be getting it
That'd
in.
be crazy.
They be getting it down for sure.
long
It
can you
wasn't like
stay?
that in my school. PWI, I mean, we had a band. It wasn't really nothing crazy. I mean, they were good, but they weren't HBCU. HBCUs take it to a whole. They take it to 1,000 when we on 10. Yeah.
That's interesting. I want to know like how, like is it like you can only be in the band for this amount of time? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Like as a band member, you can only be in a band for like this amount of time.
Nah, so the band actually got their own like corps and stuff inside of it. Like they got all their own things. You go there for scholarship 4 years. Cause I remember, cause I played football up at Lincoln, and I used to see like the band would come up there and they get ready too. Like they exercise and
They be right.
and
they
building
be
them bonds
playing
too.
around the fucking practice field and everything.
So it's the same like sister brotherhood type thing over there for bands. So like yeah.
I should have did that.
That shit wild.
Oh yeah, definitely though. Leaving a girl like as a freshman, you shouldn't have a girl or boyfriend. Just let it go. You're too young.
So like what
yeah.
senior
It's
year?
gonna
That's
be-
when it's like, all right, you can get a girl.
I mean,
No.
once you've, in my personal
Once you
opinion,
got your
once
taste.
you've adapted, and if you in your right mind are saying, all right, I want a girl, and you in college around all these girls, then all right, whatever. But if you like, I don't know, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a waste.
I think it should be when you leave college, to be honest. I feel like freshman, sophomore, you're too young. And then junior, senior, you getting ready to be an adult. Your whole life is getting ready to change. You don't have the time to put into somebody else and focus on trying to, like, build yourself as an adult. So I feel like, honestly, I didn't honestly start being in a dating pool until, like, I was, like, 2 years out. I graduated 19, 2 years out. So,
Yeah, that. I was about to say something. I can't think of it.
it's legendary, though. I'm trying to tell you. School was, all 4 years was legendary. I never had a roommate. So, I was legendary. Let me tell you, legendary.
Damn, I can't think of what I was gonna say.
It made me feel like I should have went to college. Like, but
On campus? Oh, now I remember. I couldn't get the, I didn't get the pop-ups. I was in West Virginia. So you like a calm hour 30.
Yeah.
Nah, I was 4 hours away, bro. So ain't no just popping up. Like nobody want to just pop up in West Virginia. So
I would
shit
say
cool
definitely
for me.
not West Virginia. West Virginia a little different.
See, I was far away. So shit was, I didn't have the pop-ups.
First pop up is crazy, man. You definitely get to see the different, like, like how you say it's women from all around the world.
Yeah.
You get it like your taste and who you like kind of like it develops like right now, like if you only see Baltimore, you only know Baltimore women, right? But as you start to like, oh yeah, now it's like you start rating like, oh yeah, I like Philly, but at the same time, like PG, do you got New York? Can't forget about Jersey. You just like it's too many to name.
Yeah,
he's like, yeah,
that's true. It is true. It's
Yeah.
really true. And then also you just get like you learn like women because you meeting women from different cities, they just
It's a different
handle
type of-
shit different. Like some women, bro,
100%.
you meet some of the most player women in the world in college, bro. They literally like all that city girl shit that they be talking about on music. Nah, it's girls that really be on that at college. Like, I just want one thing. I don't really give a fuck about you from that point forward. Like it's really some girls that be on that. You be fucking heartbroken in the room. Like, bro, that shit was crazy. What's going on? Why you ain't texting me back? They really be like that. Like really like that.
They're grazing and have fun.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of like it's no choice. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I want what I want. I don't really want nothing serious because it's like, you pause. It would be like they looking at all these other prospects that they could get. I mean, from.
So, it's a question, right? Which city are you picking your woman out of? If you can, like, what city would you run with? Just like from being around them, like even though like y'all wasn't in school, y'all met other women from different states. Like what?
Oh, you said states or cities? States or cities?
I mean, cities,
Either.
state. Yeah, I mean, city and state, cities.
Probably somewhere on the West Coast. Probably like. I'd probably say Arizona.
why,
I don't know.
why Arizona?
I don't know. Just the heat. Like, I don't know. I heard there's some bad girls over there, honestly.
Arizona. All right, no matter
That was
that.
going off people
based off the college.
Oh, we going off based
I
off
thought
we
that's
met?
what it
That
was.
was going
Yeah,
off based off his
just
Yeah.
from the women you've met while you were in school. I didn't meet nobody from Arizona.
I don't even know really, cause my shit was home. It was community college, so I ain't really meet nobody that was.
Yeah, for me,
crazy fucking-
it'll probably be a woman. Just down south women in general. I like their accents. I like the way that they talk.
Yeah, Florida, nice.
Shit, Florida don't really count as down south. That's some other shit.
We talking about
It's
in
down-
college,
it
or we
is
talking about just
southern.
in general, meeting them girls in general.
Or you could go in general. You could do
In general?
Yeah, you could do in general.
Probably would say down south, probably too.
Down south. Nah, I think I got to run with New York.
I knew you.
Gotta run, bro.
You like the attitudes, don't you?
What the attitudes aggressive, but then they fly. Then they like a lot of New York women, right? They real aggressive and hard, but bro, they soft.
Yeah.
They are soft, but I like it because outside they hard, but when it's in the house in the room, I'm soft, real soft. Like for real.
I do like. I like the accent.
Yeah, the accent and aggressive.
The aggressive.
Aggressive
a
can
little
get
bit.
overwhelming a little bit.
If I know it, all right, I can. It's like, all right, I can, rap with it. Like, all right, we go back and forth. But I don't know you. You just coming on some ocean. Nah, relax.
Y'all doing CIs?
Relax, my nigga.
Any of y'all doing CIs? CI tournaments? CIA basketball tournament is here. Be a whole lot of black people in the city of Baltimore.
It's a lot of down the south. I said y'all like down the south, so
gonna be
I
crazy.
want to say like 6 HBCUs down south. So like a lot of old heads and everything gonna be coming up. A lot.
That's weird, honestly, for them to bring it here. Just like
I agree. It's definitely a little
that's
different.
like out of all the states or
Cities.
cities, whatever, to bring it here is just wild. That knowing my city, it's gonna be interesting.
God help us all.
It's gonna be interesting to say the least.
Man, I'm in there 1,000%. I'm starting.
Yeah, I'm gonna
getting
be
a
on
cut?
the outskirts, maybe.
I'm getting a cut just to see.
I'm definitely gonna hit the game. I'm definitely gonna probably be at the game. I want to say like Friday and Saturday, but more so like it's hard to say because when it was in like I went when it was in Charlotte. So like Charlotte have a strip. It's like genuinely like a strip of just not
shit.
people outside and it's lit, right? We don't have that
And it's
here.
warm
we
there,
do.
right?
You got a strip outside the arena.
Ooh, fucking-
It's not
Loose
it's not-
ones, loose
That's what I'm
ones.
saying. It's not the same strip. Like Charlotte strip is like 20 clubs, like 20
Yeah,
bars,
yeah,
We
good
got that. It's
food.
like Fed or Fells.
Medusa.
Yeah.
Is that Medusa?
That's
Medusa is right there.
But what they said is they're gonna set up the strip and have like vendors and stuff. So maybe that's gonna be
It's gonna be at
how
the arena?
people. I think
Yeah,
so,
it's at
but
Royal Farms
Niggas
Arena.
gonna be selling masks again.
we gonna see how it is. I mean,
down there.
I'm excited to see it though. I'm definitely excited
They
to see
better
it.
have top flight security on that motherfucker.
Casino is gonna be fucking
Oh, yeah.
wicked.
Huh?
The fucking casino is gonna be
Oh yeah,
crazy.
what? That's crazy. It's gonna be amazing down
See
there.
those? Yeah.
Oh my God.
They gonna be in there 24.
I'm getting my cut next Thursday, so sure.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, Thursday gotta get the cut. So it's the weekend start like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That brunch day is Sunday. So
But this will conclude episode of the Cuzzies podcast. I'm your host, Sweet T. Didn't have on last name for me. To my right,
10 dog.
yeah, follow me 10_DAWG. Thank y'all for having me, man. It's definitely been amazing. Yeah.
to my right, Sean with a C because he always pulled from 3. Did you have a C today?
Nope.
Man, you gotta come up with a song. To my right. CLB is want more. Whatever you want to call him. You ain't saving them kids. You on a boat. You saving that wife. That's twice. Signing out.
When she suck me, shit be fire talk. I ain't even slept 28 hours. Told that bitch I'm tired. Asked me where I'm from, I told her ass home of the wire. Bitch, I'm fresh as hell, walk on the scene, check my attire. You flexing in that whip, can't make no payments, now it's repo. Never leave my brothers, that's the motherfucking G code.